Alright, we last left off where we had the box, we had the cams in here, we have the axle in place. Let's do just a couple more things with these snails here. And let's make a mate constraint. And again, that makes two faces touch, share the same plane. Alright, now I don't want them to be right next to each other like they are now, so I'm going to offset them by, let's say, 2 inches. And apply. Alright, now they can kind of slide back and forth. And we can also do the same kind of thing here. And let's make another mate constraint with that surface and that one. And we'll offset that. Let's see what happens. Okay. It didn't look like it was going to do it, but I guess it did. Now I don't want this to be right up against it, like it is right now. So I can just click on it, find where it's highlighted over here, double click where it says mate, and offset that by another inch. And that's about where I want it. Alright. Now, I am going to make holes for the follower. So double click your box, and here's where we need to do a couple of things. We need to project the geometry. Well, first we have to make a new sketch. So I want to cut a hole in the top of this box. Click New Sketch. Okay, and now we're going to go project geometry. I'm going to pick the left and right sides of this and the left and right sides of this. I'm also going to pick, if we zoom back out here, this central axis. Okay, so we have to make 2 holes on this line that are going to be between here and here. So I'm going to connect the dots here, and then make a point that's going to be there and there. So it's on this line. It's lined up at that midpoint. That should make it exactly center with what we want it to be. I'm going to highlight that stuff and make it construction lines, and also highlight all of this stuff and make that construction lines. We're going to finish our sketch here. Go to make a hole, and it's not going to go all the way through. Distance is going to be 0.125. And the thickness is 0.115. That's the same diameter as the follower rod. Okay, now very, very important step. We have to take where this says hole 2 and uncheck adaptive. And double check that sketch is missing that as well. If we make this adaptive, those little red and blue circles there, that is going to mess with your final design. So uncheck adaptive. You see box has it. When we go back into our sketch, we need to right click on box and make sure that's unchecked as adaptive as well. Okay, we want to make sure this can still spin. If it doesn't at this point, that is probably why. We're going to pause there, and on the next video I'll show you how to make the follower and the follower rod, and we'll keep cruising.